Hey, how you doing? Austin here. We're going to talk about Saitama. We're going to talk about the fact that they are building a global brand. And I really want to dig into that in this video. And I'm making this on really two fronts. I want to talk about that, talk about how cool that is, but I also want to talk about the fact that takes a little bit of time, even though Saitama is moving very quickly. Okay, so I want to talk about all that because this is really a cool thing. Okay, this will be what I call my fireside chats. If you're new to me, this is where I'm not going to cut to charts. We're just going to have a dialogue. Okay, so you guys know that I have come on board. I am a pretty significant holder of Saitama. I fundamentally believe in this project. I believe in the leadership. I believe in the dev team. I believe in all the transparency. I love how they are constantly doing AMAs. I love how Russ, the COO, is going on and doing live streams. He did one with me. He's going to do one with my buddy Zach. He does them with Jay Gagan. He does them with other YouTube creators because he's out spreading the word and things like that. And I love what they're doing. I love, and by the way, I haven't even gotten to the point of my video yet, so just bear with me. I love that they're building Saitama, and Saitama is going to be the heart and soul, the portal, if you will, for Saitama, for everything they're going to do, all that kind of stuff, okay? But what I want to talk about specifically in this video is I want to talk about the fact that that something that Russ has said a couple of times, and I think people overlook it, is that Russ has said point blank he wants Saitama, and the entire executive team and the dev team want Saitama to be a, quote, global brand, end quote. Okay? That is very cool to me because if you really unpack that and you really look into that, what do you see? You see an experienced leadership team that understand how the game is played related to media, press releases, building a brand, and how they're doing it. And how they're doing it is pretty interesting. They're going out and they're cutting deals with major celebrities in the sporting world, basketball, baseball, football, soccer, you name it, probably even racing now, UFC, all that kind of stuff. They're doing deals with the UFC. They're doing, they're doing deals with e-gaming platform, the $50 million partnership with Blaze, and other things I know they're doing. But also in all of everything I just said, there's that media press release part of that equation. Every time they do a deal, like they bring on a taco, or they do a deal with the biggest sport soccer, the soccer player in the world, or whatever that deal is, or they just do that deal or whatever. There's a press release behind that, and that press release and that media. And by the way, frankly, guys like me, people like me who are talking about it, it propels the message forward. It propagates that message. It brings new retail investment interest in the door. It brings more and more lights onto Saitama, and it propels the brand forward. That's just the media side of it. Then you got the other side of it where they have to actually deliver, and they're delivering on that with Saitama, and they're delivering on how that's going to be the portal for everything they're going to do. Oh, by the way, the game, the Wolfcaster game, all that kind of stuff. And oh, by the way, additionally wrapped around this, there is a charitable human aid side of this, where Russ talked about how he wants to be able to help developing nations and help people get jobs and help people get educated, all of that. I mean, I've never heard anybody talk about that in the context of a token like a Saitama. Nobody's talking about that. So what they're doing is completely unique in, as far as I know, anything having to do with the crypto market. Especially the fact that they evolved and came about as a community meme coin, which I don't believe they really are anymore. It's evolved. It's a business, right? And it's a global business, and it is going to become a global brand. Why should you care? Let's just call it what it is. If they execute, which I firmly believe that they are, because they have delivered on everything they promised. If they continue to execute, then the price action of the token will rise accordingly, because you will have more and more retail investors come in who want to buy, hold, buy more, hold more. You'll have more utility, more use case. The token will be used as currency inside a Saitama and all of that stuff will ultimately create a fantastic investment vehicle. But ironically, that's not really the point of my video. The point of my video is that they are trying and they are doing and they are executing and they are delivering on a very unique situation in that they are building Saitama into a global juggernaut. There's your word of the day. A global brand. And that is really, really, really damn cool. And I hadn't talked about that in a video. And in fact, I haven't seen anybody really talk about it in the video. But I think it's worth talking about. Saitama is going to become a global brand. And by the way, right here, right now, if you're watching this video, you are here very, very early. You are in basically kind of on the ground floor, which is pretty damn cool as it is as well. Man, my allergies are still killing me. Yeah. Okay. So that's all I got for you right now. I think it's cool. It's awesome. As always, thank you for your support. I'll be around. See ya.